Okay, so what we have here is a new 2012 Retina display MacBook, and what we're going to do is push the power button. We hear it chime, but we don't see anything on the screen. No black backlight flickers, nothing of the sort. Now we can take and flip this unit up, and we see that the fans are running, so we know that this unit is actually turned on. Of course, we heard the chime come out of the speaker, so we know that it's good that way. So what we're going to do is check the unit and see what else we find out of it. We do hear it going into high fans at the current moment. Most likely that's due to the bottom being off of it. We see onboard RAM, the hard drive here, chipsets, and a processor. And then we see our specific units over here for this video cable, and then video cable over here. So we'll continue to check this unit out, see what we find on it. But as for right now, we hear high fans and no video display out of it. So we know at the current moment that it's not displaying anything. So we'll test it a little bit more, see what we find, and then go from there. Our unit here, we've traced. The video goes here, and then of course goes through the circuit here over to the video unit here. So we see that this is the WLED driver for this unit, and the associated chips that are in that unit. So what we're going to do is check and or change these chips. Most likely we'll probably be changing that WLED driver and some associated chips there to check and see if we can't get video out of it, and then go from there. Our best bet is this WLED driver here. See if we can't get a close-up on it to get the reading on it. See if we can't turn this up and get a normal picture out of it. And then that's our chip right there. So we'll take that and change it out, and then go from there and see what we get as far as video, and see where it leads. We've finished reflowing our chipset here and soldering our portion up here for our WLED driver. So what we're going to do is reattach the cables and turn it on and see what happens, and go from there. Alright, so we have our unit here. We'll push the power button, get it to turn on. I'm going to get it to our recovery screen. So we see that we have the recovery here. Nothing's on the hard drive. Just going to click on this. So we know that it's working. It's starting up and doing what it needs to do. Let's just get it to the disk utility and get it to where it'll restart the operating system. So, contrary to everything, we have it actually working as far as the video, the units turning on, doing what it needs to do. We have it booting. Should see a cursor up in the corner here. which we see that cursor. So once this starts up in disk utility, we're going to hook it to the Wi-Fi and do a reinstall of the operating system. But we can see it's actually going into that utility right now. And we see where it's at. So we're going to do a reinstall of 10.9 and then get this unit started up, and then after we get it booted into the operating system, we'll call it complete. Alright, so we have our unit here. It's restarted after the time machine backup. It appears everything is up and running. It's asking about the trackpad for some reason, so we'll have to go check that cable, make sure it's plugged in, but that's probably just a simple unplugging right there. But as far as everything going, we see the Wi-Fi there, we see the sound. We'll have to check everything. Appears the keyboard's not doing its thing either, so we'll go through that. But as far as getting the system, there was no video to start back up and load an operating system. It looks like everything's good, so we'll call this one complete. So in our previous video, we had stated about trackpad not working, so we see that it's unplugged here and the keyboard is plugged in. So we know the reason it's not working is because we need to plug this in. So we can truly call this system complete and finished now.